Hello, and thank you for joining us as we again look at the evidence that proves that we are in the end times. The evidence is the writing on the wall for our generation. Let's begin. This is the writing on the wall from Daniel chapter 5, and this, the writing that was written, Mene, Tekel, Upharsin. This, the interpretation of the thing. Mene, God hath numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Tekel, thou art weighed in the balances and art found wanting. That is the writing on the wall. Those four words, Mene, Tekel, Upharsin. And this was the interpretation. We said that the word numbered is the word Mina. H4483 is the number. And that number is actually the Strong's number. We've talked about the Strong's number is an index of all the root words in the Old Testament and in the New Testament. So you get two lists. You get a list with H words for Hebrew, and then you get a list with G words for Greek, because Greek is what the New Testament was written in Greek. The Old Testament was written in Hebrew and some Aramaic. So we have an H designation for that. Now when we look at this, numbered, H4483, that word, numbered, God said, God hath numbered thy kingdom, that shares the same number with another word, reo. G4483 is the word reo, and that means to pour forth, to utter. It is spoken. That is the word translated spoken, and it's not just idle speak. We've talked about that this is the word of God being spoken as God pours forth his word through his prophets, which later became the Bible. And those words in the Bible, as we just said through Strong's numbers, they are numbered. So this word numbered is actually numbered with the word spoken. And all these words are numbered. Some share the same number. 4483 is the number that this word shares. So when we look at this pattern, how the word numbered is numbered with the word spoken, and numbered shares the same number with the word indicating the word of God being spoken through his prophets. So following this pattern, we look at the next part of the writing on the wall. Thou art weighed in the balances and art found wanting. How are we found wanting? That word wanting is chasir, lacking, wanting, deficient. In what way are we deficient? In what way are we lacking? And that word is numbered, following the same pattern that we just did, which looks at the numbers that these two different words share. So H2627 is numbered with G2627, which was the flood, cataclysmos, specifically the flood of Noah, but it's talking about how in the last days it would be like that. It would be like the flood of Noah in the last days. And we see that all around us. The flood is a flood of electromagnetic waves. The flood is a flood of electricity, which then propagates the electromagnetic waves all around us. The waves are what we encode our data, our audio visual. This is part of the vine of the last days. This is the writing on the wall. God hath numbered thy kingdom and finished it. And this kingdom is numbered. Thou art weighed in the balances and art found wanting because of what we have done. We have built a vine, and that vine is the electric vine, and it has flooded the land with waves. Now, when we continue on with this, we will see the writing on the wall specifically pointing to our generation, specifically pointing to our devices, specifically pointing to our technology. This is what is meant by the writing is on the wall. This is what is meant by God hath numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Thou art weighed in the balances and art found wanting. God hath numbered this kingdom. This kingdom we live in now is numbered, and the writing is on the wall for this time, for us, for this generation. And we're going to see it piece by piece, line by line. We're going to look at how God has numbered this kingdom. And as the evidence stacks up, it will create such a huge mountain of evidence that God is doing this, that God is speaking to us, speaking to our generation through his word, the very same word that was written ages ago, all that time ago. The words of those prophets, the word of God spoken through those prophets, is speaking to us even today. And we see that in the writing on the wall, which testifies against this generation. So we're going to look at that. We're going to continue to look even more closely at that in these videos, which you can see on signoffire.com, on YeshuaIsComing.com, and of course on this YouTube channel. So thank you. Until next time.